If I ask you to spend some time and list down what your goals are, I'm sure you have goals like getting fit, getting rich, getting good grades, or getting a girlfriend. To those of you that have achieved those goals that you have set for yourself, you might have already unknowingly used this mindset that I'll be sharing. And this video will help you realize what that is so that you can use it more consciously for your next goal. To those of you that have yet to achieve what you have set for yourself, this mindset that I'll be sharing will be game changing for you. So please watch till the end of this video. Recently, I was looking back at my high school phase, where fitness progressions in almost everything that I worked on were astronomical in my eyes. I achieved PRs and new calisthenics moves every few months, and that was in huge contrast to present me, where PR seemed like an elusive dream, and achieving new calisthenics moves are like time-limited events, where I pretty much achieved none in recent years. I know that there are other factors that plays a part in those insane progressions I've made in high school, such as simply having a younger body or having more time. Those are valid reasons, but then it doesn't explain how people late into their 30s and way beyond are still breaking boundaries and achieving new feats. I didn't have a single realization on why that is until a few months ago. I was kind of in a rut where I didn't work on much of the things that I should be working on due to the lack of results, and ended up falling into bad habits such as playing more computer games. Results of my YouTube channel is kind of hitting a wall as usual without any significant results, and thus diverted most of my attention to my childhood game, MapleStory. In the month or two that I was playing pretty heavily, rushing home after work to play and spending a significant portion of my day grinding the game during the weekends, I made significant progress on my game character. I made progress that would have taken people years in just a matter of a month or two. I even thought to myself, since I'm playing so much, I could even consider creating a YouTube channel for it. I'll be enjoying the game while possibly earning some money if my channel takes off. Sounds like a win-win to me. However, I was glad that my past self was sensible enough to do some reflection and stop before it was too late. I was genuinely this close to moving and diverting my attention to the game and eventually to the creation of a gaming channel. I didn't have to actually fail to realize this, which is also a huge misconception that many people have. Yes, sometimes it's good to actually fail in order to learn your mistakes, but it's also possible to visualize the failure and extract learning lessons from the process that may lead to its eventual failure. In this journey of me grinding hard on MapleStory and achieving what I thought was pretty insane progress in a very short period of time, there's a few things that I can learn from it. Firstly, the reason why I was able to make so much progress was because my mind was so obsessed with it. From the moment I wake up, during commute, breaks, during work, I'm constantly thinking about how I can improve my character and the things that I should do once I reach home from work. I read Reddit threads and forums on the game, talked to my friends constantly about the goals that we want our character to achieve. It was literally an obsession, and this also further explained how I was able to make so much progress in calisthenics. Back when I was in high school, I was obsessed with it, consumed content on it day in, day out, surrounded myself with friends that also practices and enjoys calisthenics. It was inevitable that I would get better and make significant progress. It was almost as if I was breathing the things that I was obsessed with. The reason that I wasn't making much progress on my YouTube channel before this can be easily explained with this. I wasn't obsessed with it. I didn't think about how I can improve or what I should do the moment I'm free, day in, day out. I simply went on autopilot and just worked on my channel like how I always had. With this mentality, I find it funny how I used to complain why I had so little progress. I was not even putting in the time and effort that this progress requires. And the mistake that I've made was thinking that only the time that I've spent actually working on my goals are what matters. But in actual fact, it also covers those times when I'm not actually working on it, but thinking, reflecting, and learning more about them. Being so obsessed and constantly thinking about what you're pursuing also puts you in this state of mind where you'll be so ready to take up opportunities and quick in making decisions for fleeting chances that can help you achieve your goals faster because you're so obsessed with, for example, being a content creator. Seeing your idol out in the street puts a few thoughts in your head. It could be either how you can use this as an opportunity to create a connection or to ask for tips, or it would just be like any other instances of seeing someone famous out in the street, where you either just walk away or ask for a photo. The next thing that I learned from my experience with gaming so hard that got me so much progress was that during this period, I diverted most of my energy solely towards it and nothing else. All my energy was literally thrown towards it, whether it be thinking about it during time outside of the game or energy spent during the actual gaming. I was literally locked in on it, and thus the progress that came from those efforts. What I used to be guilty of was diverting my energy everywhere. If my goal was to carry a box from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time, what I was doing was carrying the box for 5 minutes, putting it down, going back to watch anime, walking back and carrying for another couple of minutes, going off somewhere to exercise, carry for another couple of minutes, then went off again to learn a new language. Instead of just pouring all my energy on going from point A to point B, I was giving away all my energy here and there like those people you see at supermarkets giving out food tasters. Just like you, I have very limited amount of energy. Our energy is literally a limited resource. It makes complete sense and logic, no matter how much you think about it, that if you put all your energy and resources into one thing, you'll achieve way more results than giving it away a little bit here and there. At first, it was difficult for me to understand this concept, as I have so many goals that I want to achieve. I want to achieve the planche, I want to become proficient in Japanese, I want to make progress on my YouTube channel, and I also want to have some fun and progress my game character. But if I truly want to reach those goals, I have to try my best and swallow this pill and understand that diverting my energy to so many things will not give me the result I want. I have to eliminate all these things that are not important and give my energy to those that I really want to achieve significant progress in. If I cut down on the time that I spend not just on playing computer games, but also the time that I spend thinking about them, I would have so much energy and time to work on the things that truly matters. If I stopped thinking and reading threads on MapleStory during my commute and breaks and used those time to consume content in Japanese and learn new words in just a matter of days, I would have made way more progress than waiting until I reach home to study. You can do this exercise if you want. Write down all your goals that you want to achieve. Once you have completed, strike off the less important ones until you are left with around 2 or 3. Next, write down all the things that you do on a daily basis, starting from getting out of bed all the way till you head to bed at night. Analyze your schedule and eliminate those that are not critical. A huge portion of your day should be dedicated to actions that help you to work towards those 2 or 3 goals that you have stated. If you don't have enough time, you have to find something in your day to eliminate. Maybe you're playing too much video games, or you usually take 3-hour-long naps. The bottom line is, the lesser goals and tasks that you have to do, the more energy and time you have to spend on the things that truly matters to you. All these happened a couple of months back, and since then, I've made significant progress on my YouTube channel, as you can see for yourself, and I'm finally spending way more time on the things that truly makes me happy and fulfilled, such as getting proficient in another new language. You have to keep this in mind. The lesser things that you have to focus on, the more you'll achieve.